radiator hose is right at the same height as the coolant cap. It looks like it had already started to spew a little bit of coolant out. Traffic for days right here. I just threw my hand out the window. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to sacrifice my motor to get out of your way. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, getting this coolant system dialed in is my main priority. I'm gonna throw an additive in. It's the VP Racing cool down. I've used it a couple times, and I've also used water wetter. They both seem to work pretty well at holding your core coolant temperature down at a good, we'll just say a good safe area. 230 degrees is not ideal, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and work on that, get that situated. And then on top of that, I got a couple more mounts in today, GoPro mounts. So we'll see if we can't get some better footage for you guys, and also clean up this tune a little bit more. Where the tune has been at, I'm just making small adjustments because I don't want to make one big adjustment and not know what fixed it. Get this car lifted up, do this coolant, get it pretty much ready for the test drive, and then I'll take you guys along for it. So let's go. Look at where the coolant is at. Can you see that? 217 degrees. This is one of my biggest issues. My top radiator hose is right at the same height as the coolant cap, the radiator cap. So even where I have it right now, I'm still not 100% sure that I'm gonna actually be able to get this system to bleed off correctly. So what I'll do, I'll take off the coolant cap, start it up, see what happens. If it starts to bubble, then we know that's exactly what was going on. With the temperature getting up to what it did, there's no other explanation. There's an air pocket in the system still, and we got to figure out why it keeps happening. And then also on top of that, using the VP Racing cool down, we should be able to, this right here, we should be able to get a lot better results using this. So we'll give it a shot, we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I got the car lifted up in the front, took the coolant cap off. It looks like it had already started to spew a little bit of coolant out. I'm trying to check right now to see where we're at on temp. 186. So that bubble, with it overflowing the way it did, that bubble must have been my problem. So I'm still gonna put that cool down in it. My fan is it's set to turn on at 194 degrees. It's at 192, 194 now. Goes the fan. So even though it is right where it's supposed to be right now, the second I start driving, it shoots up. I got my heat on in the car to see if it'll help push it through that heater core, and maybe there was a bubble hiding in there somewhere. We'll go ahead and put that cool down additive, and then go from there. I'll pick back up after that. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let the car cool down. I did what I just did right there because I was bleeding the system, plus while bleeding the system, I put about 4 ounces of the cool down. And what I'm gonna do now is let it cool down. Once it gets to about 150 degrees, it's at 188 right now. Once it hits 150, I'm gonna put the rest of the cool down into the cooling system, cap it, start it back up, let it run for 10 minutes, and then we'll see where we're at on our coolant temperature. So I'll make sure to keep you guys in the loop, just letting you guys know what's going on at this point in time, and we'll get back to it in a minute. Alright, so let's see if the cool down has helped. Really hard to see the screen of the tablet. That'll have to be one of the things that I fix, is how hard it is to see. It's not flashing red yet, so that's a good thing. Traffic for days right here. I have to do some more work to the timing. There goes the temp again. Give it a second, let it cool down. And then I'm also going to look and see what just transpired from that. 226. It's actually kind of rich. Not like crazy rich, but more rich than what I want to see. Alright, let me go to the ignition tables and see. I'm at 21 PSI and it's absolute. So 21, I need to work on that, just that line of timing here. We're gonna move everything down a ½ degree and see what it does. See if it appreciates the move. All right, we'll have one more go at it. Once I'm able to figure out this overheating problem and get this thing running at a good operating temp and not overheat anytime I go and take it for a drive, I'll feel a lot better about it. On this one right here, I let you guys down big time on this. So one thing I don't want to do, you guys, is leave this video on a low note. We're going to leave it on a high note. We're going to be optimistic. We'll figure this problem out. Maybe if you guys drop in the comments, maybe there's something I might be missing. I honestly think it's my timing, creating too much heat in each cylinder, and in turn is overheating the coolant, and it's just freaking the entire system out. But the one thing I won't do is leave this on a low note. So with that being said, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.